last week we showed you how simple and cost-effective it was to compost your waste right at home. Today we travel to two townships who claim to have gone zero waste with the help of some smart technology. How and how can we pitch in? Take a look. The Kamboj household in Noida's Gaur city claims to be a zero-waste home. They're doing their bit for the planet by separating their food waste from the other items they throw out.
जो हमारा एयर है उसकी क्वालिटी जो है वो अच्छी मिलेगी और बीमारी भी उससे कम लगेगी.
Next, the waste collection team at their apartment complex gets into action. Going door to door, they gather segregated garbage from residents. The ultimate destination is this high-tech waste disposal machine. Garbage in and rich manure out in just 24 hours. The greenery of this developing township and the jobs for the local support staff all sourced from household waste. It's a unique experiment whose success Gaur City is testing out with one machine first.
करीबन 1 टन कूड़ा तक डेली को जो है वो मैनिक्योर में कन्वर्ट कर देती है. And investment wise is hardly जो है 7 to 10 lakh rupees per 600 flat you can say जो है. So I think this is doable, not much investment.
From zero garbage apartments, we are now heading into India's largest zero waste green colony, New Moti Bagh in Delhi. Be it garbage, dirty water, kitchen waste, plastics or garden waste, everything is recycled and reused inside this township. This Latvian-style colony, home to the government's top bureaucrats, functions on a war footing each day when it comes to its waste management. Wastewater from each household is treated at this plant, literally without a stink, and then used to maintain the greenery. Household waste is segregated and then turned into manure. So neither wastewater nor solid waste. There is no discharge from this colony into the municipal system. Plastics are also turned into fuel, while horticulture waste becomes biomass coal for barbecues.
There is no sewer connection with municipal corporation. It means that we are not paying any sewer charges to NDMC or MCD because they charge, for every sewer connection. So that money also we are saving.
The big takeaway from Gaur City and New Moti Bagh is that they've eliminated the cost of transporting garbage to overflowing landfills and have instead found solutions in-house. But for their examples to be adopted industry-wide, they have to be made financially sustainable. The latest draft Municipal Solid Waste Management Rules 2015 were released by the Environment Ministry recently. And environmentalists say even the ministry wants to encourage citizens to deal with their waste themselves.
This rule has categorically mentioned that there needs to be provisions to incentivize decentralized waste management plants. So which is a very good move, because until now what was happening was that if there is a community who is trying to manage their own waste, they're not being given any benefit. If I as a resident am able to save a lot of money to municipality, why is not municipality even ready to give me perhaps 10% rebate or 5% rebate in my property tax?
With the Environment Ministry also emphasizing waste segregation at source, the task at hand is now to raise awareness among people. With camera person K. Ravi, Vasudha Sharma, NDTV. Furnishing your home can cost a fortune, and not to mention the additional time and energy that goes into picking new furniture for your address. But just how often do we look around in our own home for ordinary household items that could be of great help in such a case? Homeowners are now realizing this and upcycling their furniture pieces to add an eclectic touch to their homes. Ankita Sinha checks out.
When Santoshi decided to do up her home, her top objective was including touches from her childhood into every room of her house. Be it the rich tree trunk tea table adorning the dining space or a wash basin made out of a spice mortar. Almost every single piece of decor in Santoshi's house is unique and most importantly made from upcycled material.
You go rustic, you go upcycled, you see a lot of wood, you see a lot of terracotta, you see a lot of yourself in it. You see a lot of what you grew up with. Everything in my home, everything in my space is something where if you just run your hand through it, like, you know, you're going to have some kind of sensation. If it's a log and you run your hand through it, it speaks to you. It evokes certain feelings.
Homeowners across Mumbai city are now getting innovative with decorating their homes. Like Santoshi, many of them are giving a twist to cast-away materials and turning them into beautiful pieces, making lovely lamps out of clay pots or a chimney made out of parts of a washing machine. Almost every scrap of your home can be given a whole new look and put to good use. While a few homeowners are hands-on and prefer giving a personal touch to their upcycled furniture, others find their savior in professionals like Nishant Badami and Aziz Kachwala. Nishant, for instance, started off by creating upcycled furniture as a hobby. But today, homeowners know her as one crafty lady who can make them uniquely crafted furniture.
It's all recycled furniture, so it's tables, cupboards, lamps included, everything made from material that usually would go waste. For instance, if there's an old house that's getting broken down or refurbished, then I'm there as the modern bhangar wali, you know, to pick up all the old doors or old tiles or anything. Absolutely anything. I've made a lamp out of, I've made a chandelier out of an old table base that someone had lying around and they wanted to get rid of.
Unlike Nishant, who dabbles with recyclable materials at a smaller scale, Aziz Kachwala's Attin has been a part of this industry for quite some time now. Be it making doors and railings out of scrap metal or making chairs out from ropes woven out of old scraps of cloth, Attin cater to their share of niche customers. So who are the people who usually opt for these handmade furniture?
There are people who are genuinely all about recycling, but more people I think who are the advertising public or people who have been working in the media who are very creative or artists and the like, as well as people who are going with the trend in whatever is happening in the world of interiors abroad.
Affordability is the key factor here. Since each piece of decor is very difficult to replicate and mass production is not an option in this case, the prices of upcycled furniture often ends up being slightly higher than the market price for regular furniture. While prices for Nishant's furniture ranges anywhere between 1,000 rupees to 12,000 rupees, Aziz charges anywhere between 5,000 to 80,000 rupees in special cases of customized pieces. But despite the pricing, buyers are still open to investing in upcycled decor as the need to express themselves wins out.
It's a trend that was developed over time, and it's kind of come to India as well now. And this awareness of design and this awareness of cultural continuity and continuity of memory and is something that's catching on. So customers are asking for things that are more eclectic, that are more quirky.
While some design upcycled furniture to express themselves, some do it to hold on to a part of their memories, and a few others go for it due to its environmental benefits. But no matter what your reason, the trend of upcycled furniture is definitely catching on. From Mumbai, Ankita Sinha for NDTV.
And that brings us to a close on this edition of Property It's Hot. Send us your questions and suggestions to hotproperty@ndtv.com and do connect with us on our webpage and Twitter handle. From the entire team, thank you for watching. Goodbye.